Hello, welcome to Your Soul at Work. I'm Allie Stewart, intuitive energy healer, founder of Soul Healing with Allie, and the podcast host for the Spirituality Simplified podcast. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here. I'd love to take this time to welcome you to the group, tell you a little bit about why I created this group, and tell you what to expect when you join this group to see if it's something that interests you and resonates with you. I'm so excited about my latest adventure in helping others to seek the truth and explore their own spirituality. Part of my mission this year is to help bridge that gap between corporate and spirituality, which typically in the past hasn't really been visible or hasn't really been a part of the corporate landscape. So, my goal really with this group is to help bring the human back to corporate. I spent the first 13 years of my career working for a variety of different corporate environments. I worked for big companies, small companies, private companies, public companies, you name it. I worked in every type of environment you could imagine. And I also spent 3 years as a career coach. So I was helping people to find their true purpose and to really pursue that calling that they were feeling. So, in my role as a recruiter, when I was working in corporate, I worked with people at all different levels of the organization. There were very few environments that I worked in where I really felt comfortable to be my true, authentic self. I felt like I had this work persona, and then I had my personal persona that I had at home, like my true self that I was around, my friends and family. And you might feel like you kind of relate to this. I hear this a lot from people. I used to hear this a lot from my career coaching clients that they were struggling with this kind of false identity, right? So I'm here to do my part to change the corporate landscape to one that's more open and inclusive, which would be fostering this true environment for creativity and inspiration, which is really what corporate can be all about. And that's where true productivity, true creativity, true innovation really occurs, is when we can all be ourselves, our true authentic selves, and feel comfortable to express yourself and to share ideas and to really connect with your inner light and your spiritual side. That's so important. So, I am here to help dismantle those old and outdated and false energies and beliefs that are surrounding the corporate environment in this current day. It's time to step up and speak out and really shift that energy to one that's fresh and exciting and really positive. So, if each person individually starts to work from their hearts versus their egos, then this collective energy will shift. And I will say, people are spiritually awakening at a really rapid pace now. The energies are shifting. It is go time. People are awakening. So, I'm here to provide the clarity and answer any questions and really help people to connect with their inner light so that they can live a happy and fulfilling and satisfying and joyful life, which is what you're meant to live on this earth. And you can experience that in work too. That's so important. So, in response to this collective spiritual awakening, I created Soul Healing with Allie to really help people um, to discover and pursue and have that confidence to pursue their soul purpose. And that's really what I was seeing, is that people were struggling with identifying what is my soul purpose. And then once you identify it, well, how do I go about this? Do I have the confidence and the courage? So I help people to clear those blocks so that they do have that clarity and that confidence to pursue their life's mission as well. And I also created the Spirituality Simplified podcast to provide information and, on different spiritual topics, that it just, and I wanted to provide this in a very easy and simple way to understand, because there's so much information out there. And when you are starting to spiritually awaken, it can seem really overwhelming. So I wanted to provide a space where people could come and really just kind of get a very simplified version of the topic. And then if it resonates with them, then they can go out and pursue further exploration to see where it goes for them. So that was really exciting. Now, now I'm at this point this year where I'm really ready to help clear this corporate karma and really rebuild this atmosphere. So, some companies are already doing this, which is awesome. And, some leaders out there are already awakening, and they're changing the way they do business. They're changing the way they work with their teams, the way that they lead. And that is amazing. It's so exciting to see this shift. It's so exciting to see people realizing that things aren't working in corporate, and the energy has shifted. As you know, with this last year in 2020, it's been crazy. There's been so much change. Things have have risen to the surface. There's a lot of awareness. So things are shifting, and corporate has to get on board as well. And so that's kind of where I am with this. And, that's what I want to do. I'm excited to help spur this energy and keep that going. So, the first step in creating this new energy in the corporate space is to start where people gather professionally, which is LinkedIn. That's always been the professional platform, the professional social media platform. And I've worked with LinkedIn since 2006. And that's, being a recruiter, I lived and breathed LinkedIn. So I love it. I think it's a phenomenal platform, and it's a beautiful place for people to come together and network and, find new jobs and find their soul purpose, right? So I wanted to, with this group, Your Soul at Work, I wanted to create an outlet, a place for people to go to during their workday where they can really let their guards down and just be themselves. Because, like we talked about before, you kind of have that work persona, right? That may not be your true, authentic self. You're just putting on this, corporate um, persona per se. So I wanted this space to be a safe and sacred space where you can really feel comfortable to just be yourself and to just let those guards down, just relax for a little bit and just be you. So I wanted it to be a place that you felt safe to tap into your true self, into your inner light, your soul. You'll hear me say those words interchangeably a lot throughout this group, and they all mean the same thing. It's your light, it's your true essence, your soul, your inner child, all of that. And so, through the different prompts and the activities and the posts and all that in this group, I'm going to help you learn how to connect with your true self at work and how you can apply that when you're trying to make decisions or go about your day or work with your colleagues or your manager or work on a project. So it's amazing. And you'll notice that once you start to work from your heart, from your soul, you're going to not only notice a shift in your own self, but you're going to start noticing a shift in the people around you, in your colleagues and your leadership. And because when you shine your own light and you speak your truth and you have the courage to do that, people are going to see that and they're going to want that for themselves, and they're going to naturally mirror that. And that's how it grows. So it starts with you. So I'm so excited. And I will say too, when you follow your true self's guidance throughout your day, you will be so much happier. Your life will be so much easier, and you're going to look at your work environment from a different perspective. You're going to see your company from a higher purpose, from a higher perspective. You're going to see your role and maybe you shift and change, and that's awesome because that's what it's all about right now. So, once again, like it starts with you. And so once you start to, work from your heart and from your true self, that's going to spread and expand. And the energy is just going to just expand out to the entire world. And it's really interesting because you'll start noticing, people will feel it, and then maybe subconsciously, but maybe consciously as well. And they're going to start mirroring your actions, and you're going to become the leader, and you're going to be the one that people look to make decisions. And how do we handle this? How do we respond to this? So, the more we work from our hearts instead of our minds and our egos, magic and miracles are going to happen. I promise you. And that's going to spread across your entire organization. And then other organizations are going to be like, we want to get on board with what they're doing. And then it's just going to expand globally. So that's the power of these groups. That's the power of this group, of being able to shine your light and to really activate your shine, your true self. That is going to expand energetically. So it's this, I'm so excited about this. And this is a new way for me to work on LinkedIn as well. I've only worked on it from a recruiter standpoint in the past. So I'm having to shift my perspective. I'm having to look at the platform in a whole new way and, create this new energy in this new space. And it's so exciting. I'm really excited about this. I'm so excited you're on this journey with me too. I couldn't do this without you. So I just wanted to make a quick note that this is a spiritually based group, but it does not ascribe to any specific religion. So, all are welcome regardless of what you believe. And you might hear me talk about certain terms such as, maybe God, the divine, source, the universe. So this is all referring to this higher power. So, you'll hear that, but it's whatever higher power you believe in is perfect. So I just wanted to make that distinction. And just let you know that I just want you to feel comfortable that no matter what your beliefs are, that you are welcome and inclusive into this group. So let's talk about what you can expect from this group. So I personally work with a variety of healing modalities. And so you're going to get to experience all of these different modalities through the activities and the posts and the meditations throughout the week. So every Monday, I'm going to start the week off with a Monday meditation. And this will be a guided meditation, and I'm going to connect with my own spirit guides and angels to see what you all need that week. And we will create a meditation together so that you can start your week off on a really positive, beautiful note. And you can always go back to this meditation anytime throughout the week if you need a boost. But that will be the first thing. And then each post or activity or video or whatever it's going to be throughout the week will support that theme that's coming from that Monday meditation. So, a couple different examples too. You might, want to take a break and you can go to the Soul Cafe and get a boost of positive energy. You can join the conference call with the Council of Light to receive messages, to make sure that you stay uplifted and high vibrational throughout your workday. There might be some inspirational articles. You might see inspirational quotes. Maybe you need a midday healing to lift your spirits and maybe clear any blockages that are preventing you from maybe doing a project at work, or feeling confident in a presentation, or whatever you feel is blocking you. One of the healings throughout the group or throughout the week can really help you with that. Let's say you're feeling stuck, you're struggling with something, you need help connecting with your inner light, reach out to the group, receive that support and encouragement. This is an interactive group. I want everybody to work with each other and love and support each other throughout this day, throughout your work day. So there's going to be a live Q&A soul storming sessions, what I'm calling them, where you can, people can just talk. It's an open dialogue. It's just, let's get together. What are you struggling with? I can receive guidance from spirit to deliver those messages to see if that can help you get through whatever obstacle you're facing. So again, this is an interactive community. I want it to be collaborative and loving and supportive. And, with everything going on, it's so important to have community, especially now because it's hard to find that in person. So, this is another response to that. So I want it to be really, open and loving and supportive. And we can help each other. We can help you get through anything. So I'm super excited about that. And then at the end of the week, I'll probably do a happy hour sound healing. So you can end your week, maybe you've had a long week and you're about to go home and you just want to hear this beautiful sound healing that will help you relax and kind of get into the weekend vibes and kind of help you start your weekend off on a beautiful self-care note. And the weekend will be, there's going to be some different, it might be self-care Saturday, Sunday Zen. So there's going to be a few different prompts that you can do throughout the weekend as well that will keep you centered, keep you connected to your light so that you can go into Monday with a fresh, uplifted perspective. I mean, I know when I was working in corporate, it was like doomsday Sunday, like I was like dreading going back to work on Monday. So hopefully the weekend, you can check into this group on the weekend and prepare yourself for the Monday coming up in that week, and it won't be so dreadful. um, so I'm so excited. There's going to be all sorts of cool things. I'm brainstorming. I'm coming up with new things every day. If you have suggestions, let me know. This group is for you. If there's things you want to hear, let me know anytime. You can message me anytime. Again, I am so excited about this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it inspired you, and I hope it inspired you to join and to maybe share with maybe some people that you know. Maybe you've got friends or family that would be really interested in this group. So please feel free to share this. And I'm so excited because I'm really confident. I was thinking about this. I feel like the posts and the messages that will come through will come to you at exactly the right time that you need to hear that. And that's the beauty of working with spirit and working with, divine timing is maybe you're having a bad day. You log in and you see one of the posts come up from this group and it's exactly what you needed to hear at that moment to help you get through that struggle, overcome that challenge. So I'm confident that's what this is going to do for you. It truly is magic. This is the year of the inner child and magic and play. So let's have fun with it. So if this all resonates with you, I look forward to seeing you in the group. And, again, if you have questions or anything, don't hesitate to reach out. And I just wanted to welcome you again to this beautiful Your Soul at Work community. And I'll see you at the next Soul Meeting. Thanks.